Victorum Gaming fans and Flames of War fans? We're back with another unboxing for you today. We're going to take a look at the Tiger Heavy Platoon for the Afrika Korps. So these are the earlier Tigers, as you can kind of see by the extra gear there on the back. So we'll be right back after we get this open. Alright, we're back. We got everything open. So what do we get in the box? We get a stat card for the Tiger and the Tiger Platoon. And this obviously is a beast at this point in the war. So they're sort of first few Tigers that showed up in Africa. So really great armor, fantastic gun, of course. You get a little commander sprue for the platoon there, some decals, of course. And on the back, the Tiger Platoon itself. Obviously, this is going to cost you a lot of points, especially if you go with the 2 Tigers. You can take some escort tanks, and then they have the last stand on a 2+ stormtrooper rule as well. So really good typical stuff there for the Germans. But again, this is bringing in the heavy armor and heavy firepower for the Afrika Korps. So again, you're going to pay for it in points, but you get a tank that's really just superior to everything else at that point in the Afrika Korps, or Africa Theater, I should say. So that point in the mid-war. And then as far as the tanks go, so you only get 2 in the box, because that's the platoon. You get 2 sprues of or 2 copies of 2 different sprues, I should say it that way. Basically the tracks and other pieces here, part of the turret, and then the hull, etc. So again, this is all plastic, so there's no more resin metal hybrids here. And again, this is that earlier Tiger, so you see all that extra sand filter stuff there that you'll add onto the top of the hull and back of the hull. So just to again show you guys every side here. So really good stuff there, and with it being plastic, it's not going to take long to put together either here. So and still get all those crisp details. So again, this is mostly the hull here with some other turret bits and some extra track pieces and all that fun stuff. So there's all that, and of course there's the business end, the big 88. So yeah, that's basically all there is to it. So again, if you want to add some heavy firepower and armor to your Afrika Korps, look no further than the Tiger Platoon. And again, these are these early model Tigers, so really cool. A little bit of a different look than the later versions that didn't have all the sand filter equipment on there. So now, is it going to be 100% worth it in your Afrika Korps lists? That's of course up to debate, and how you want to use and build your army, and ideally what you're going to be facing too. So again, there's not much that really is going to stand up to its gun at that point in the war and in that theater, but some of the like early Churchills and other sort of British heavier armor definitely is useful to be able to just punch right through that regardless of what's going on. And with its armor, and if they're well positioned and not getting flanked, these things can definitely take a lot of punishment. It would take some work to get rid of them, basically. But again, the sort of Achilles heel, as always with the Germans and some of their big kiddies here, lots of points, so you're definitely going to pay for it if you lose these guys somehow. So as these guys are going to take up a big chunk of your army, so you know, you really have to try and maximize the most out of them. And even with just the 2 of them in the platoon, assuming they're not moving, that's really just 2 main gunshots a turn per tank, so really 4 shots, and you know, realistically you're going to miss probably at least 1 of those, and then you still got to damage. Now chances are no one's standing up to you again, and then you still got to make that 3-up firepower. So again, positioning is key, getting the most out of these, because again, you're paying just a ton of points. So yeah, and beyond that, like I said, it's a really good pickup. Excellent detail on the plastic here. Won't take long to get these assembled and ready to go with the forces here. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit us with a like if you could, and a subscribe if you haven't already, and then stay tuned for more Flames of War content.